Hello everybody, it's Ghoul. Look at me. 2 uploads in the same week. What is going on with me? Anyway, recently, my friend and fellow creator, Plague Doctor, decided to make up a run on Bloodborne. At first, we were going to do like a any percent, like the Asifka's Clinic, the Yharnam. But that's really hard and it takes a long time to learn the routes, and it's already... the world record holder's kind of already done it as fast as it can be done. So, we decided instead we would make up our own run, or actually Doc came up with this on his own, but I smoked him at it. The idea is to go from Yusefka's Clinic to wearing Eileen the Crow's bird mask as fast as possible. We're calling it Beaked Mask Percent. So, this is the first attempt, even though he is named Attempt 3 for reasons. Anyway, before we start, let me clarify that this is in no way an official run. We're not trying to set any records here. If anything, Doc's probably going to beat this by like a full minute here soon. So the timer starts on the very first frame I could detect of your sleeve there. It's the first thing that appears right in the middle. As soon as I was able to detect that is when the timer starts. I lined it up on my editor all nice and pretty, but this is no way like an official run. This is just, the best I could do, Anyway, so first thing you're wanting to do is grab this item. We're going to be picking up a lot of items. We want all the items because killing Eileen is only the first problem. After that, you then have to have 10,000 blood echoes to buy her mask. So, we're going to be picking up literally all the random garbage all around. Now, sometimes on my trial runs, that Scourge Beast right behind me would sneak its way out of the clinic door, and sometimes it wouldn't. I don't know if there's like a way to prevent it, but you're going to go ahead and flip this lever to get the ladder on the way down. Grab these blood vials, run around the sleeping guy, smash through the boxes, and grab the Molotov cocktails in the corner. Then the sleeping guy should be just getting up, and you can sneak back around him to get up the ladder. That is also the cleanest that I've ever done that section in my entire attempts. Once you're at the top of the ladder, you're going to completely ignore the Hunter's Lantern, because Doc and I agreed that we would count our loading screen times in the run. So, I made sure that my run doesn't have any loading screens in it. Haha. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and pick up that item at the top up there, and then circle back around under the bottom, pick up this item. We're going to take the high street instead of going down with all the villagers, because there's items up here. Let me reiterate, we need the items. So at this point, you're going to drop down and then run over here to the door to grab the extra blood vials. Some of these blood vials depends on how you do on the run. Some of them get sold. A lot of them end up just getting injected into your thigh. But always worth picking them up. Pick up that cold blood too. Haul ass past that crazy maniac with a rifle. Maybe you have to do a little jiggle right here to avoid being shot. Then you're going to pick up this item. Then you're going to go over to the troll that's beating on the door and pick up the items next to him. Grab the item on the right, because the troll always turns left and you can sneak behind him and grab the torch. Then you're going to run back where you came from. Right up these stairs, smash through the boxes on the right. Try to avoid being hit by the dogs. This area choked me up a lot. The dogs are like big run killers, and you only get one clean run through this area. Once the dogs escape their cages, you're fucked. Then we're going to run straight to where Eileen's at. Dive through these barrels, go through here. And I noticed something. Eileen is very patient with you and will let you get 2 visceral attacks on her. So what we do, we go get the first one, smack the shit out of her, visceral attack. Then we're going to immediately run back into the other room. Eileen's going to forgive us entirely. For some reason. I don't know. I kind of pause and wait a little bit to make sure she's not following me. Then we're going to go over here and smack the body holding the saw spear down to the second floor. Now we're going to go in for the second visceral. We're going to sneak up on Eileen, smack the shit out of her, visceral attack. This will reduce her health enough that when she falls here in a second, it will kill her. Well, not kill her. It'll be close though. So there is about a million different ways that this can happen. She might try to shoot you. She might throw a knife at you. I got literally perfect RNG and she fell straight all the way down, taking maximum possible damage. It was glorious. So from there, you're going to want to drop down onto that thing to reduce the amount of damage that you take. Then you're going to drop down over here and grab your weapon that you knocked down a minute ago. Make sure Eileen sees you. You need to make sure you get her attention at this point. Then you're going to run straight out this door. Sometimes she doesn't want to follow you, and you have to, like, smack her around a bit. So I equipped my weapon while I was running away. Decided to kill this rat that was chasing me real close to make sure that Eileen follows me. Sometimes she's literally biting at my ankles like a ravenous animal right there on me. Other times she made me, like, toy with her a little bit to get her to come out like this. I think she knows what I'm doing because she's been like, this feels familiar. And she knows that I'm speedrunning, so she's trying to eat up as many minutes as she can. But compared to all my other runs, I actually ended up getting it done slightly faster on this one. Get her to come up the ladder with you. That's extremely important. Because when you get to the top of this ladder, the game actually considers you to have loaded another area. So, you want to make sure she gets pretty close to the top, because it's going to consider her falling, but it's kind of weird. So make sure she gets pretty close to the top of the ladder. Then you're going to top the ladder. As soon as you see that little graphical glitch where your character flashes, then you're going to get back on the ladder and slide down. You'll see right there, I knocked into Eileen, killing her instantly. That gives me the hunter badge that I need to complete the run. So, immediately back up the ladder. We're going to take an immediate hard right, kill all the crows on that side. I actually died to these, like, an embarrassing amount of times in my test runs, but they have a madman's knowledge. Those are pretty valuable. So, definitely worth stopping to kill them. Ideally, it's better to overshoot and have too many runes. I mean, blood echoes, same shit. But the run is faster if you find items you can skip. So I'm shooting for over. I'm trying to find too much stuff to make sure that I have enough to buy the mask by the time I get back. Now you're going to want to sneak up on this guy, get a free visceral attack on him to kill him, then immediately haul ass up this ladder to my right and grab the tiny music box from the girl in the window. Don't forget those blood vials, though. It's important to run into the opening fence as it's opening to make sure that you get through it at the exact moment that it is wide enough to allow your body through. You're going to double back from that gate, go up these stairs, go straight across this courtyard, and grab the blood vials. I try to attack this dog, end up paying for it with a little bit of my health. That's okay though. We're going to sneak around this tree, and look at this. Perfect farmer fucking shovel fuck was perfectly positioned for me to sneak by. Straight across the bridge. Take a left down the stairs. Take a right down the stairs. I'm going to go over here and get these pebbles. They're literally almost worthless, but you never know. Could be the war winner. Then we're going to grab this bloodstone shard. Smash. Jump down. We're going after the hunter's garb if you couldn't tell. Once we drop down and we have our feet firmly planted on the top floor of this hula, we're going to run all the way to the end and then definitely dodge this torch-wielding Solomon. I kind of overdid it a little bit, Probably save a few milliseconds there. Drop down onto this pillar, grab the bloodstone shard, fall down, dodge around that spear-wielding maniac, grab the hunter's outfit, fall down these pillars into a disgusting pit of dead bodies. Once you have grabbed your quicksilver bullets, immediately haul ass down towards Piggy Path, go into this little side room, grab the additional bloodstone shard, dodge the rat, have to roll around in the sewer, gross. Don't watch out for those bodies, and then we're headed down Piggy Path. We're going to go ahead and kill the pig. 4 viscerals straight to the asshole. Or 2 viscerals straight to the asshole. Should be enough to put him down quite quickly. There's 1 visceral to the asshole. Go ahead and charge up another attack. Bam! Stagger him. He's already dead. Didn't even need the second visceral on the asshole. Run out this door. Climb up this ladder. On some of my runs, the guy that smacks the boulder takes a bunch of damage. If you see that happen, it's probably worth going over there and giving him a quick slice for the runes. Blood echoes. But not that big a deal if you don't do it. As you can see, I did not get it on this run. That's okay though. We're going to follow the flaming boulder all the way down. We do get the blood echoes for everything that kills. Then we're going to run all the way to the end of the bridge, straight up the elevator. Whilst we're in the elevator, we're going to immediately get naked. You'll see why. After our very cold elevator ride all the way up to the top, we're going to run straight across. This game is 1,000,000 years old. Y'all all know where I'm going by now. Finally time to head back to the Hunter's Dream. Well, finally time to go to the Hunter's Dream for the first time ever in this run. So, I'm going to go up this way. One last final item. Just one last shard on the way out the door. Open the gate. This farmer behind us didn't aggro on me every single time, but I got unlucky and he did this time. So we're going to take a smack from him here, and then dodge out of the way. Wait for him to come to us. Dodge around him, and then literally vanish right before his fucking eyes. This right here is the only loading screen I have in my whole run, because I'm counting every second of it on the timer. Going to watch a little bit more of that cutscene than I wanted to by mistake. We're going to grab the Hunter Axe and the Hunter Blunderbuss. Normally, that's kind of a shitty combo, but they sell for the most of the starter weapons, so that's why we grab those. Now we're going to sell all of our shit. And as you can see, I kind of overshot it a little bit, but after selling all your shit, you are going to have just enough to buy the beaked mask. So, we'll see shortly. I sell the hat and the garb, and I go just over, purchase the beaked mask, and my timer stops on the same frame that I officially had it equipped. I'll put the time that I actually reached over and stopped the timer on screen. But leave a like if you enjoyed this video, guys. Feel free to post your time in the comments if you decide to do this run just for an excuse to play Bloodborne again. Put it in the comments. I'd love to see y'all's times. Thanks, and bye-bye.
All this money on me make me wanna poop.